Oh wow,
But
wow! You're being a bit passive aggressive.
Grey's Anatomy.
was the theme.
What was the first one? McDreamy?
Yeah.
Wow, she compliments you, and you backfire with a like, "Oh, I see that you're still dating this guy. I see how it is."
What's the compliment?
Oh, Mr. Dreamy or whatever, McDreamy.
So
Oh,
the show Grey's Anatomy,
McSteamy.
there's a doctor. Oh, is he? I think he's both McDreamy and McSteamy. I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't. I've never.
Forgot about that character.
I prefer Scrubs for I Will Be Dr. Cox.
When I was in high school, a lot of male friends were like really into this guy whose name was either McDreamy or McSteamy. So that's what. Fairly certain it was McSteamy though, but I could be wrong because
Dreamy's the main guy, so maybe.
okay, I believe you.
Voldemort, should I put a U prompt in?
Damn straight.
Okay.
We'll just see if I get it or not.
If you get it and you do not respond, I will call you a coward.
That's understandable. Given I have made the same kind of a threat to whoever gets my prompts before.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta be honest with you, I think it's always Bubbles, and Bubbles is never a coward.
No, he is not. He stands his ground.
Like, you know, so like for those of you who know a little bit about WotC, I can block warriors. I
love you, Bubbles.
So we're still waiting a couple more answers, and whoever in their name.
There's actually so they actually said that a card in the new Zenda card set that's coming out is gonna have that text.
You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Like,
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Boom.
it's
So
gonna
I need your forgiveness and permission beforehand, Voldemort.
Permission.
Okay, it's close enough.
Consent.
Granted.
I want you to know.
I'm
Okay,
concerned what the prompt is now.
you
but,
have
like,
you have made a
too late.
grave error.
Out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
It's okay, but you have made an error. I am not a coward, basically.
as long so you can block warriors.
Do I X out the prompt?
Then start drawing.
We're halfway there.
No. Oh no!
Uh-oh, drawing time's almost done.
Uh-oh! I ran out of time!
Natural.
Perfect. I was hitting the submit button, and then it ended.
Bring it all out. Give it a time.
I was adding finishing touches, and it didn't go well, so...
Something that would make Thomas Edison climb out of his grave and shake your hand.
Let's go.
This game takes bribes.
I take bribes.
This machine owns noobs.
Okay, you should be halfway done.
If there's anything I learned from Searchlight in the past 2 days, it's that money trumps all problems.
It does not trump all problems. You're still gonna die one day.
That's not true. Elon Musk.
He will also die one day.
I don't think so. I think that man's gonna
There
live
are many
forever.
forms of immortality.
So Voldemort.
Have the money to pay.
Just so Voldemort, we agreed. Permission was granted.
We agreed. I just wonder how much I'm gonna regret it.
You would a lot. Quite a bit.
Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
And Seattle, you might find it edifying, although I'm sure you already know.
Exactly, Lena. Now, let's
He
see
called
this
up his
invention.
friends. They already know.
You already know. Frieza!
Got his
Alright.
ticket to see the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was preference. Thank you. Yeah.
So, here's the thing though. For Frieza, I miss the good old days of cock. Oh, don't we all? Frankly, I'm glad I can be here to be the voice of reason. All you need then is the old tricks for new cocks. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. All you need is this. This horror image before you.
5 minutes.
You see this? You got the fancy cock's feet right in front of you. Why, yes, it's old tricks for the new cocks. Cockle-doodle-dood it in the bum. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of anything good. All you have to do is teach the hen some tricks. Anyway, Grey's Anatomy.
Do it in the bum.
I'm known in college for my love of Avril.
Damn.
Seattle.
Okay, it's my turn. There's some lag, but we're just gonna go for it. So problem. I'm obsessed with the occult. So what can we do? So we start off with the pentagram, and then we're gonna go through a series of steps where we remove the circle, we remove some portions of the star, we collapse that letter A, and it turns into a cross. So this method is what we call simplify. And I forgot my tagline, and it needs to show on the screen.
Go crazy for
For
the
me to
Lord.
say it. Go crazy for the Lord.
What a fabulous presentation.
I have a friend who is an actual exorcist, and
I
his
really thought you were
stories-
gonna say is an actual simp.
and his stories are
I'm
wild.
not a simp. What are you talking about?
So
Yeah, I was
my
What's-
garden is infested with flowers. Haven't we all
That's
been
a
there
problem.
before? Now I have a quick and easy solution. Only $19.95. All right. The answer is don't do anything. You're doing it right. That's what gardens do. They are for flowers. They are for the pleasantry of plants and whatnot.
Incorrect. They're for
growing
vegetables.
food. That is a weird conspiracy theory propagated by the Amish. Any questions? I didn't think so.
I didn't know I was Amish.
Now you know.
I guess I do. Searchlight. Searchlight.
I had horrendous insomnia. So, I'm going to present to you a little something called Jackbox. So you may ask, pretty simple. You can gas when you breathe it in, it knocks you out. Our slogan, it's not got gas.
Is that gas supposed to be in the shape of a fist?
Definitely. All right, I will present. Now, whenever I throw a party, Nero, Fusion, and Voldemort show up. Whatever are we going to do? Well, clearly, the way to divide these things, to make them leave, is clearly to simply shatter the relationship. Right? That's all you need to do. Just shatter it. And what better way than have an escapade up the stairs? Why, surely this will cause no more parties, or at least not parties with the three of them together. Indeed, this must be so. What would cause such friends to flee? Join me upstairs and see, my lady.
Can't stay on. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, my presentation, she is done. King Bubble, your turn.
All clothes stayed on.
And I was the fourth one there. And I got so drunk I almost died. But, like...
Yeah, your clothes did not stay on.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
That's some crazy gathering.
I am tired of hearing about all these bees. And I've got advice. It's called poison. Just like very poison. You see those bees over there? You just get this bee killer stuff and you spray it as aggressively as possible. And then the bees die. I don't care what else.
We're unmuted.
Solve the problem. The rest of the earth is probably not too happy with you. I'm not gonna lie. But these bees are dead. And you shouldn't care how you treat anyone else as long as you solve your problem. So, very deadly poison. Kill the bees. Kill the bees. Just spray it everywhere. They will die. Kill the bees.
What happens if I'm allergic to deadly poison?
What's the reference to like Beauty and the Beast?
Breathe. It's simple.
What are you, me?
So, you see, my ego just grows a little too quickly. It just grows way fast. I just
Dear
need.
doctor, right?
So, in order to fix it, I came up with this amazing invention. It's going to be across the world in seconds. Trust me on this. It's made by me. As you can see by this beautiful drawing, don't get too enamored with it. You can see that on the shirt, there's a little TV screen. Now, this TV screen keeps on showing the things that you're most insecure about. So, for instance, in this case, we can see that this person doesn't like peas that much. And in a little bit, it would pop to something like telling their deepest, darkest crush that they like them, that they didn't want to tell anyone about. Or anything like that. Possibly the fact that one cheated on another. You know what I'm going to call this short? I'm going to call it the demoralizer. Because, you just can't keep an ego when all the things about you are insecure about show.
Wait, so what you're saying is this has a television screen that shows things on you as a person. So this is,
Yes.
You become a Teletubby.
Hey,
No comment.
that's that.
You know what? It works. I wouldn't have any ego at all if I were a Teletubby.
Like tell me that told you worse insecurities.
I mean, my worst insecurity is probably my inability to be a Teletubby.
Give your largest gift to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite,
And this is, by the way, also how we found out that Voldemort has a crush on Seattle. Moving on.
Is this how?
Yep, that's how I found out.
What? I'm confused.
All right, can I get one note of appreciation for Simplify real quick?
That was worth. That's the best one.
I agree.
Simplify.
It's really good.
Name.
That's solid. That's a good joke that's not even a reference, so it had to come from someone not among the core.
Yep. And that's how, and it's gonna feel all that more worse when no one funds it.
What? There's no way. There's not a chance. I know of at least 2 people who gave it their whole, top score.
That's getting money.
Same.
Your cash. Let's see how you did.
Oh, too bad.
Old tricks for new cocks. I'm sorry.
Ooh, a
That's so unfair. That's an unjust.
I
I
mean,
really thought that was great. Like,
that's fair.
Thank you for taking my prompt.
I'll be honest with you, that's fair. Although I'm glad you all enjoyed my presentation.
poison.
Did we?
Yep.
That was the best one. You did it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that one is pretty solid. And in fact, it made it so that way nothing else could succeed.
That's true.
$10 off.
I think I'm the real winner here.
That's all.
Which means you, Seattle, get to pick the prompt for the final Jeopardy round. Or the final whatever.
The final Jeopardy round.
Yeah, you know, it's Final Jeopardy. Pick the prompt.
Market research.
Mix the Jeopardy.
Choose an issue. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Very political.
Oh, you found it. I wonder who got it.
The X-Files thing.
So many of these.
Well, just picking.
How about this? Don't pick the political one. That was for Voldemort.
No, pick the political. Make
My
it
prompt.
weird.
That's one there.
Here's the
Make
thing.
it weird.
I'm already
Make
in
it
last. Ah, there we go. Alright, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm doubling down. it's just...
No, don't double down.
Oh, we're doubling down, boys. Oh. I wonder if you'll get the joke.
If I should like shitpost or like wholesome.
I want the shitpost, but that's me.
Well, I wholesome, but it wasn't. But I also had a shitpost joke, and I wasn't sure which.
I'm already sorry.
Only a few seconds left to draw.
Well, I'm sorry. I gave up.
Time for titles and taglines.
That was easy. I'm expecting to get none of the money.
All right. I made a poor taste joke because I ran out of time, so I'm sorry. And I submitted it before I could. Oh, hello, Ninja. I'm going to disappoint you, so I'm sorry. But that's great. Did you get a, do you have a pic of it? Do you want to share in, Oh, yeah. Is the manga corner done?
Let's get a move on. Time's almost up.
So I'd like the assembly to note just not voting and then forgiving me for the joke is a good idea.
We didn't vote you for the last. We didn't vote for you on the last.
I mean, I'm aware of that, but that joke I have every right to make, even if no one likes it.
Yeah.
This one I made the joke and I don't have the right to make it.
So, it's getting harder and harder to find my conscience. Every day, every moment of our lives, we come to a crossroads whenever we have to make a decision. It's getting so difficult to understand how to live your life and what things to say and do to the people around you. And I have the solution. It's a way to cross-communicate with millions of people around the world. All that little thing, Twitter.
That's a bird.
Because, nothing says peaceful discourse like Twitter.
That bird.
Yep.
I probably
There's a more reasonable conversation than.
Watsy.
not help me find my conscience.
I know. Haven't we all been here before? It's getting harder and harder to find my conscience. With that, I'm going to be honest. I did not submit a title or a tagline. Just simply this drawing. That thing. Just find that thing. And you'll find the way.
That's a good joke, R2.
Wizards of the Christ.
Frieza, you have to redeem me. It's getting harder and harder to find my conscience. Well,
I got
Frieza's here. Frieza's here.
yes!
It's getting harder and harder to find my conscience. So hard, in fact, that I don't remember if I had one to begin with. So, why not just become a sheep? For ignorance is bliss. Go to sleep, sheeple. Don't ask questions. Stop thinking. Just follow orders.
I think the best part is the little tiny face, which I'm assuming is what in the upper right-hand corner.
It is.
It's beautiful.
Japanese tsundere sheep says,
Love it.
I shall present. It's getting harder and harder to find my conscience. With all these new inventions that I'm coming up with, all of my brilliance, it's just harder and harder to find. But I think I finally found a solution. I found this great TV show, and it just helps get everything into perspective. Now, if you look at the screen with me, you can see what this TV show is. It's an amazing frog that helps you just understand everything as he's looking deeper and deeper into your soul. And Hypnotoad.
Yeah.
All glory to the Hypnotoad.
The fading out unnerved me greatly.
All glory to the Hypnotoad.
Alright. Well then, I'm unnerved. King
Alright.
Bubble!
I have a wholesome. Alright. So, it's getting harder and harder to find my conscience. Sometimes it's something that's difficult, but I have a piece of advice. You gotta talk to a trusted friend. You go to your trusted friend, you say, I have this thing, and I don't know what to do what's right. I want to do what's right, but I can't. So you go and you tell your friend who you think is a good person, and they will tell you if you're being a dickhead. They'll be like, no, shouldn't do that.
Are those thought bubbles?
Yeah, or
Okay.
no, they're talk bubbles. Talk bubbles. So you go, you see your friend, and you're like, should I steal all those diamonds from the White House? And your friend is like, no, that's stupid. And you're like, oh, thank you, friend. You're a good help. I'm not gonna do that now.
I thought they were balloons.
happens to us all.
Yeah?
All right. So the prompt, the problem, it's getting harder and harder to find my conscience. So you know me, I'm all like, ugh, I hate capitalism so much. Like sometimes you just hate it so much you just want to burn all the money that you have. That's what I drew. That's a lighter. But instead, why don't you donate that money to people more in need? So that is how you find your conscience. If you have the money to donate, why don't you just do that? And the tagline is give them all your base it currency.
Why the all your base are belong to us joke?
Damn it, I did
Alright, now it's time to pick your
that
favorites, but
incorrectly.
let's raise the
What?
stakes, shall
I don't know.
we? We're going to give you
Close, but no cigar.
Oh, we're sorry. I thought
Aw.
it was your money.
So close.
Yeah, people like capitalism, I guess.
There you go.
I mean, like, hey,
I also like capitalism. It was just
I mean, like,
Maybe
I don't know.
Glad that thing
Yep.
got funded.
I just have a problem with
that's
poverty.
it.
I mean, I liked it.
Congratulations, you clearly
Damn, the
have
woke
a
people
gift
lost
of
this
the
round.
Now for some bad news.
I mean, the only disappointment I have is that the first round had the best answer ever,
Sorry.
and then it was like I don't.
See ya.
It was almost.
Yeah, we can't
amazing.
top simplify.
Yeah, it's just
So-
the best
so-
answer. All right. Well then.
Okay, well, we have 8 minutes left.
I mean, the only options are speed lash or nothing, and I thought it would be nothing. So
Yeah,
For
okay.
quick play?
I believe Speed Lash is in fact also longer than 7 minutes.
Yes. I don't
I
think
mean,
true.
you're free to try if you'd like, but